All right, cool. Here we go. We go into settings here. Just one thing before we go on. This is Anomaly Custom. It's not Anomaly 1.5.2. I would advise you to get the latest version 1.5.3. It's very easy to install. All you have to do is you just download the files, and then you make yourself a folder on your SSD somewhere, and then you just basically just unzip those folders, all the folders and everything into that folder that you made on your SSD. So this is what my basic settings look like. I didn't actually touch any of this. They usually have it on borderless. That might increase your performance a bit, but I've got mine on full screen because I don't like borderless and I don't hate fucking windowed mode, obviously. And if you go into advanced settings here, I should actually be putting on my vertical sync down. That's yeah. I always put on my vertical sync because I'm using a 1080p monitor that can only go up to 75 megahertz. I don't know why this is at 1.2, but I've just left it like that. It works well for me. Then I put my world rendering distances. I put all these things up to the maximum. I'm not sure if your PC can actually run it like this. You'll have to experiment a bit with this. And then a distance shadow culling. I always got that on. Texture detail, object detail, texture, MRP, bias, and anastrophic filtering. All of them are right up the top here. I find for myself, if I put my anti-aliasing on, then it really tanks my frames. SMAA, I also leave that at low usually. And then when you'll see when you go into your settings, these ones are not actually selected by default. So I put those on just to get that extra bit of like detail bump and all these things. Gives a little bit of like sharper graphics. That's what I find. And then for my grass settings, you don't want to don't if you're finding that you have frames that drops a lot, then you really want to maybe drop maybe your density down a bit and maybe your rendering distance down a bit as well. As you can see, I've put my grass size down quite a lot. The grass size doesn't really tank your frames that much, but if you start going past like halfway here, it's also going to drop your frames. I'm not sure if that has effect on your sharpening and all that stuff. So I've got my grass down to here because otherwise the grass is so long when if any of the NPCs or agents come at you, then you can't really see them, especially if the NPCs crouch, you can't see them in the grass. Grass shadows obviously add on lightning distance shadow quality. I've got that all the way up there. Like the shadow, I've got that on. Really want to touch your spectacular gloss factor? You can play with it if you want to, but it's gonna make things like really shiny. It's not very cool. And my sun shadow quality is always at high. I use screen space shaders. You can use both. Um, you can I don't know which ones you're gonna prefer. Yeah, volumetric or screen space, but I like the screen space shaders more. And then my sun rays are at low. I don't actually touch any of these. I've got the SSDO on there. And then it is a quality on low, volumetric light. I've got that on. I've got soft water particles. I don't know why my depth of field is actually. But I can't really actually see it have any effect. I don't actually like having that. You put those off then. Good thing I'm actually coming in here. I didn't realize I had these on here. And then wet surfaces, I got that on, and volumetric smoke. And yeah, man, those are my settings. I mean, for your HUD, these are all things that won't affect your qualities. And you just hit apply. Take a little while depending on how powerful your system is. I think if we're running a 1070 there, if I'm correct, I think it's an 8 gig card. I'm running a 10 gig card. It's a DDR6 card. I think a 1070 is still DDR5. I'm not sure what your settings are like. But that's the settings I'm running. As you can see, this is Anomaly Custom. It's a very modded kind of fork of Anomaly. They've customized it quite a lot. They've put it in like a lot of extra mods and things like that in there. So if we go to last zone, you can see what it's gonna look like. I'm I actually don't understand why you're getting like such shitty visuals running on Anomaly 1.5.2. But I would advise you to go to 1.5.3 if you can. There's a guy, RK Plays on YouTube. He runs Anomaly Custom at medium settings. I think he's out. I'm not sure. No, he's got a 270 super. And maybe lower like some of your settings maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, those are my settings. I'll just show you what it looks like. This little bastard actually wants to fucking load into the game. Oh fuck you on remote. Oh my god. Anyway, as you can see, I'm getting my ass kicked there. Let's just load something up. It's not gonna help me trying to show the visuals to you when these things are fucking coming at me. I actually ended my game earlier because that fucking shit. Sometimes with Anomaly Custom, when you load into a new map like that, you just got like 50 mutants just like fucking attacking you. It's quite a hard mod pack. Fucking irritating. Pisses me off. Now, of course, now that I'm actually trying to show you what it's going to look like if you have those kind of settings, then the game's going to fucking take a sweet ass fucking time to load longer. But yeah, this is the kind of look you're going to get then. But I think because maybe because your settings are a bit lower, you don't have such a high spec PC as what I have. I think my specs are a bit higher than what yours is. It might have an effect on your quality, but I can't see why your stuff is blurry and all like weird blocky and stuff like that. It shouldn't actually do that. If you do use my settings and it still doesn't work, I do recommend you go to the Gamma Discord to get that sorted out. Let's just quickly go out here. As you can see, my mod list here got quite a lot of mods running. Base normally won't pop up a mod list like this for you, because this is Anomaly Custom and Gamma and all those mod packs like EFP and stuff. It's all like mod packs of the base Anomaly, Stalker Anomaly. But yeah, man, I really hope this helps you. If you have more problems and this does not help you, I would advise you to go ask the guys on the Gamma Discord. They are very quick to help people. They're usually very friendly, and you'll get your problem sorted out by them way quicker than what I might be able to help you. There you go, brother.